Hey sis, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to talk about how I went from this to this. If you're wondering, okay, what's the difference? The difference is I grew my booty and I basically gained weight without really getting any weight in my stomach area, and I'm going to share what I did and how I did it. So without further ado, let's jump right into this video. The first thing that I did was I got my workouts in check. I realized, okay, what workouts am I going to do? I had to combine cardio with weight training. So weight training was to help me build the muscle, but cardio was to also help me stay lean and toned. Me personally, I was doing cardio at the end of each and every one of my workouts. But instead of me running a mile or running laps, I replaced it with steady paced cardio workouts. So when I was going to the gym, I would walk on an incline. So I would walk on an incline for like 20 to 30 minutes after my weightlifting workouts. And if I wanted to do any other form of cardio, I would do HIIT, high intensity interval training, at least twice a week too. So I was adding that in as well. HIIT workouts really helped me gain muscle and still like stay toned too. It helped me grow my muscle too, because I'm doing jump squats, I'm doing jumping jacks. It's helping with my calves. It's just helping my overall, legs and thighs look good. I added in dance style cardio workouts too, which really helped, because if you see how a lot of these dancers' bodies look, they're curvy and fit in the bright areas. So I was doing dance style workouts. I was just doing all those type of cardio workouts. Instead of just running miles, you can run too, but I was doing those type of workouts and incorporating steady pace cardio too, like the incline walks. But when it came to lifting, I didn't even have to lift super duper heavy. What I did was I did progressive overload. Now with progressive overload, in my opinion, it wasn't me just upping the weight. If I didn't want to up the weight, I would just up the reps. So I would just kind of each time, not every single time, but every once in a while, like every 2 weeks or something, I would try to challenge myself a little more. So let's say if I normally do 4 sets of 10 squats, I would try to do 4 sets of 20. I would just try to like challenge myself more and more as I went, and it just helped with my stamina, helped with my leg muscles, it helped my joints, and it also helped my booty poke out and grow, like stuff like that. Now, the type of workouts I did to target my booty muscles, I did glute isolation focused workouts too. So I didn't realize, do not sleep on donkey kicks, do not sleep on leg races, do not sleep on fire hydrants, because those type of workouts actually help isolate your glutes. What I did was I ordered like a leg ankle weight, and I used that for my donkey kicks, my fire hydrants, and I did that 3 sets of 10, usually in the beginning of my workouts, to like start it up. It was like a warm up, but it was still isolating my glutes. And of course I did hip thrusts and also squats, but more so squats really help with my thighs and my legs more than anything, and hip thrusts and like those donkey kicks and stuff really help with my glutes, as well as Bulgarian split squats. I hate Bulgarian split squats, and a lot of people do, but it really does help. It helped lift my booty up. I really wanted it to lift. I always had a booty, but I just wanted it to like lift, because I felt like it wasn't lifted, and those workouts actually help. I'm still trying to still doing them now. I'm adding them back in because I kind of like fell off with it, and it helps a lot. So the next thing I did outside of those workouts, it was what I was eating too. Now, I did a mini calorie surplus, but it wasn't to the point where I was gaining so much weight. I just wanted to gain more muscle. And I also started doing protein shakes too when I was first starting it out, because I was just kind of skinny and I wanted to like gain more muscle. But when it comes to my meals, I was doing baked protein with a side of carbs and a side of veggies, and I was just making sure my plate was portioned. I wasn't overeating to the max. No, I was still eating clean. I wasn't eating a bunch of fast food, but I was just making sure my meals were portioned, and I was not missing meals. So what I did was I would set alarms for every 4 hours to eat my next meal. So after breakfast, I would set an alarm for 4 hours, and then I'll be like, okay, it's time to eat lunch. Then it's time for me to eat dinner 4 to 5 hours after that. So I made sure I was not skipping any meals. And naturally with the workouts that I was doing, because I was doing cardio at the end of my workouts, I was naturally a little bit more hungry. So it wasn't super hard for me, because I was just like naturally hungry. So it wasn't like I was shoving my face and forcing myself to eat. No, it was like I was hungry anyway. So that's another thing too. If you're not hungry, don't force yourself. I understand, like I see a lot of people saying they had to force themselves to. Don't force yourself, okay? Like it's never that serious. It's never that deep. Having a booty is never that serious to where you have to force yourself to overeat, or you have to just undereat to the max. It's not that deep, okay? If you're really not hungry, I would suggest not forcing yourself. But do not undereat either. If you are hungry, eat, okay? Like that's the thing too. Like I was not under eating. Like no, don't be scared to eat too. A lot of people feel like if they eat, it's gonna go straight to their stomach. Think about this. You're working out. You know how much muscle and fat you burn working out. You know how many calories you burn working out. you need the food to fuel yourself back up. Trust me, it's not gonna all go to your stomach. You're working out. Every time I would eat a lot, I had to remind myself, I work out. It's okay. You notice how you see those people who like ran track or used to play sports their whole life, and you notice how they'll fall off from working out, and then they don't work out for years and they still eat, and you notice how is their body still in shape? And like most of them, when they gain weight, it kind of goes to their lower half, but they still look in shape. Think about this. You're literally still working out and you're just eating. You're not gonna get fat and you're not gonna grow weight in your stomach area like you think. Especially as like when you first start working out, a lot of us who are not used to like working out, we think that the weight is gonna go straight to our stomach and we're gonna look fat. But think about it, you work out, so it's not gonna look the way you think it's gonna look. It actually is probably gonna go to your lower half and turn that into muscle because you're working out so much. So don't get those confused and think that that's what it's gonna be. Now the next thing I did, honestly, I drank water. So I replaced all those juices and sodas with straight water. I would do smoothies too, like of course like coconut water with some frozen fruit, but for the most part I was drinking water. This helped my stomach this helped me with my bloating, and this also just helped me with my energy, and just overall I needed to up my water intake, so that really did help. I made sure that I was drinking a gallon of water a day or 8 glasses of water a day. I would say don't hyper focus on how much water you're drinking, as long as you're drinking enough, okay? So a lot of the times we hyper focus on that part and it stops us from even drinking it altogether. So don't do that to yourself. Like, yes, it is ideal to drink a gallon of water, but just make sure you're just drinking water. As long as you're drinking more than what you usually drink, it is okay. Like, what I did that helped me was I drank water with my meals. That helped me up my water intake, because before, with every meal, I would either drink juice or nothing at all, which is so crazy, but I was able to just do that. But I started to make sure if I'm eating, I'm drinking water with that. Even if I'm eating a snack, I changed it to where if I'm eating a snack, I'm drinking water with that. And that was already, because I was doing snacks in between each meal, plus 3 meals a day, that was already 6 glasses of water. So all I needed was 2 more glasses after that. So I already got 6 glasses of water in that day. If I don't do anything else, I drink 6 glasses of water that day. So that was perfect for me as well. And the next thing that I did was I made sure that I was being consistent with my routine. And I realized that the results were not going to come overnight. I realized, like, a lot of people, and this is what I used to do too, if I didn't see the results right away, I would be so discouraged. And I'd be like, why is this happening? I literally would take pictures like every single day and try to see if I noticed a change. And I realized that's not realistic. Sometimes results don't come until months. You know, everybody's body is different. I didn't really start seeing results until like 30 days. And even then, it wasn't like super intense. But when I kept going, that's when the results really stuck out. So I had to realize it was based on consistency. And just because I wasn't seeing the results then and there does not mean that the results are never going to come. So always remind yourself that whenever you're feeling like giving up, whenever you're feeling like it's not going to work out, just understand that it's going to work. Just stay consistent. Also understand that no matter what, you're still being a healthier version of you. If you don't see the results you want to see right away, think about it. You're working out though, you're eating healthier, you're drinking water more. That's already something to be applauding yourself for, because you're doing better than you did yesterday. That's what I had to tell myself. As long as I'm doing better than what I did the other day, I'm okay. And I had to stop comparing myself, because I used to do that. I used to be that girl that would scroll through Instagram and then compare myself to other people. And people say like it's so easy to just tell yourself to stop doing that, but it's really not as easy as it looks. Like, it's hard, especially we live in a social media type of world and we see people's bodies online and we just see stuff. And I also want you to know that Photoshop is very much a real thing. Not everything you see is real. Just get that in your mind immediately too. So if you're seeing something, always take it with a grain of salt and understand that plastic surgery is a real thing, Photoshop is a real thing, and sucking in is a real thing. We all suck in. I suck in sometimes too. So just understand that not everything you see is real, and just don't compare yourself. Genetics have play a part in things, and especially like everybody's genetics are different. So your body is not going to look the exact same as someone else's body either. Like, when you reach your goal, it's not going to look like the next person. So I never want you to look, for example, with me, don't look at my body and say that's my goal. No, look at it and be like, okay, she's motivating me to work out. I want to motivate you guys to be healthier, but I don't want you guys to look at me and want exactly my body type, or look at the next person and want their exact body type, because that's not realistic. I used to do that too, and I realized it's never going to happen. Like, no matter what, it's always going to be a little bit different, because I'm a different person than them. So don't look at the next person and say you want to look exactly like them. Just look at yourself and say, I want to look good for myself. I want to look like the best version of myself. I want to look better than I did the other day. I want to look better than I did last year. I just want to be healthier for myself, okay? As long as you keep that mindset in mind, you are going to be fine. You're going to do this. You're going to have that slim, thick body you want, okay? And overall, you're going to be a healthier version of yourself mentally, physically, and emotionally, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Please do not forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.